Oh, hi guys. I I was getting a little carried away behind the scenes here because I was looking up. Apparently, I am um, it's my personal year 5. So in numerology, we have our life path number. We have lots of numbers, but one is our life path number, and then which mine is an 11. And but my personal year this year is a 5. But also we are in a year of 5 because 2021. So I was getting caught up and a little anxious about what that means for me. Basically, it says get ready for to rock the boat and to have your boat rocked. So, and then there's a lot behind that. So that is so not who I am. So I'm just like, oh no, here we go. So this is a perfect day. What we're doing here with what we're going to be reading on today about living more from the energy of love instead of fear. How do I approach my year of 5 in the energy of from the energy of love rather than fearing the 5, and basically the purifying year of the 5, right, JJ? Oof.
I'm really excited we're doing this today. New beginnings. And I really love the idea of you're rocking the boat, but the boat is also rocking. And I was joking with you, like you get to work on your core, but spiritually, like working on your core is where you find the love versus things that I don't even want to use the F word, but but to find channeling stuff through love, it's once you find that core, that inner teacher, that knowing, it doesn't mean that you know everything and your life is going to be great, but it's like you can really find that balance within.
Yeah. Kim J asks how you're feeling. Does she look like she's not feeling good, Kim J?
Well, I also had I have the back shots again. I have to go. I've been living with chronic pain for about
That's right. I forgot you had shared that.
14 plus years, and so I think we found a solution. So I have to go get these 2 sets of facet joint shots in my lower back to see if it's going to work. And so I just got my second one. So I'm going to start the new year off right, so I can go.
Good. I'm glad they're working. Yeah.
But I'm also really tired because between dogs and children, and the moon has been so bright. Like I never know if it's 5 o'clock in the morning or not.
Well, and you have snow, so the moon hits the snow. It's like daylight outside.
Yeah, and weird dreams. I feel like dream time could have held on to me a little bit longer. I think you're doing that too, where you might be doing a little bit of extra work in your dream time, but the translation when you wake up and you try to remember your dreams, like, what was that?
What in the world was that? Yeah. No, a lot of work in the dreams. You guys are probably feeling it too and having the crazy dreams and working. And you saw me this morning. If you guys were on Scott's channel, my eyes all swollen. I just tired, guys. Kevin says he's going into a year 3, which is nice. That's a good good things are happening for you, coming together, and a very hopeful year for you. That's great, Kevin.
I see
I'm a little jealous.
Somebody else had the facet injections. Yeah, they're not terrible to get either. And so I get to go get my ablation hopefully within 2 weeks, and that'll last 6 months to 12 months. Wait, did I say months? Yeah, 6 months to 12 months. And then maybe I could start, moving and snowboarding. I used to be like, I used to be so much fun outside, and now I'm just like, oh, I'm a little old lady.
Yeah. My grandma used to get them in the neck.
Yeah.
It was painful for her. So, but where you're getting them lower?
Yeah. And it's almost like when you go to the dentist and, I'm a freak at the dentist. I love going to the dentist. Like when they get in there and it's like where it might hurt a little bit and you're just like, yeah, I'm weird, right? It's the same with the facet joints. I'm like, when they hit that like spot, I'm like, yeah, inject the heck out of that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm weird.
Yeah, no. So if those of you coming on, Lucienne is keeping the list. And so you let her know if you want to be on the list. And today we're really looking at just the question around for you personally, how can you live more from the energy of love rather than fear? And so going a little deep today. So bring your Kleenexes because we're coming from a place of love and what that looks like. So it may bring up some emotions. So
yeah,
T-Barb, I'm right with you. The dentist and the gynecologist. Hi, Pammy. So Lucienne is the one you want to go to for the list.
Yeah, I can't tell if these are, I think they're just going to be tears of release for me. But they're close. The tears are close and yeah, like bubbling up like a little volcano.
Yeah. Yep. How can we live more from the energy of love? I have to start out with a moon card.
Beautiful.
Just for all of us, is what I'm being told here. Just thank all our guides and loved ones and angels for being here with us to bring forth these important, deeper messages and meanings for us and understanding as we step into 2021, the year of 5. Shifting. I mean, it just goes perfect with the shift that we're all moving into. I mean, it just makes sense that it's a 5 as well as all the planet stuff. I mean, everything. The perfect storm, like you were saying, JJ.
Perfect storm.
Okay, so I have the 2 cards coming in. The answers we are looking for are coming today, guys, or are coming in general. And it's time for healing. Healing and expansion is what I'm hearing. So it makes sense. It's 5. Whew. Hello.
I see some people I'm not familiar with. So I just want to say my name is JJ. I live in Mammoth Lakes, California, and I've known Debbie for a while now. When she lived closer to us, we used to have fun every week.
We did.
Yeah. And I am a Reiki master. I also channel a healing language. They like to be called Tutor, which is teacher in that language. You may understand some words, you may not. It's more of like a sound healing. It is. It's a heart language. So just listen with your heart open. And we're really excited to be here. This is the most perfect time to do something like this. You know, even though that we're all tired, I think we're probably all really tired. But if you have any other questions, you can email me at tutaspeaks@gmail.com. My website, I've changed the name to line everything up to Tuta Speaks. So my website is still under construction. But I really do love helping people find their inner teacher, their inner seed, the home where they began. Sometimes along the way, when we come earthside, you know, we might forget with all the distractions around maybe what where our seed is in our lives. And it's really hard to live your life with more love than fear if you don't know where your seed, like your personal beginning is, you know, in your physical body, emotional, spiritual, and mental. So that's what I really love to help people with. Oh, and I have a weird yes and no. I do not have Tourette's that I'm aware of. if it's a big yes, and I'll be asking like multiple questions. So whatever I'm talking about, and you see, and you're trying to figure out if it's my yes or no, I don't bother, because I have like a million questions happening all the time in my head. So those are my weirdness, my uniqueness.
And we love your uniqueness. Okay. So, I'm already starting to get choked up here.
Yeah.
So here's the question we're looking at today. So it won't be, we are doing individual. Hi, Nick. Welcome. We're doing individual readings. So it's just your name on the list. But this is the question we're looking at kind of for everyone today. This is the theme. So how can I live more from the energy of love rather than fear? So that's kind of what we're looking at today. And again, Lucienne is taking people's names. Taking names.
Taking those names. Have you been naughty or nice?
Taking those names down. Yeah. So year of a 5.
Year of the 5.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. So I guess we can get started. Did you have more to add to the overall message that came in with those cards as far as
I think
you're hearing from
just by talking, Debbie, with you for a little bit, you've brought up the topics of how can we purify, just to purify and to burn off anything that is no longer needed or doesn't serve our goals. I mean, just think about, there's that joke where people online are talking about, I bet everybody got that wrong. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because nobody would have guessed this in a million years.
No.
But just kind of like the directions that we're all going, it's changed. And in shamanism, that's really, really good. Usually, because it's like do boop, right. And these changes, think about like how if your routine, if you're stuck in a rut, it's like you're really facing what your rut is, and some of those things that you have put in place, whether it's protections, if you needed to protect your heart from certain things. So protections are a big thing to talk about today. But some of these things that we have put in place to help us, maybe those things aren't helping us anymore. And Debbie was talking about how to purify gold. Mm-hmm. And I love thinking of us as these like golden energy, and how we can use heat and fire to boil it up to let go of any of the impurities. So those are the things. Just be aware of. These are going to be challenging times, and if it's a 5, and if you have a double 5,
like me.
Yeah. So let's just say Debbie is balancing on a canoe, and the water underneath is really crazy, and maybe Debbie's a little distracted. And so she's not really riding the waves, because she's also creating waves as well. So she's got like 2 things moving around. And spirit and our ancestors, our guides, everybody, they're holding Debbie up. And all Debbie really has to realize is that it's okay, you're supported. And it's going to be rocky. And you might fall in.
And you all get to watch me this year through my 5 year. So this
we have front row seats. It'll be really entertaining.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll probably have a story every week to pass on, and see if I can, with all these, with all the fire underneath, bringing up the impurities that I need to let go, and surrender to become, more pure gold, so to speak. Yeah. it's just something you go through, and it's a good thing. And but it also, how am I going to ride this? How am I going to do this? Am I going to trust and just kind of let go and let and know, and continue to live more from the space, the heart space, place of love. Overall, love represents an overall understanding too, a universal, a higher perspective understanding. Love embraces all of that. It brings a higher awareness, a deeper understanding of humanity and how things work. Love encompasses all that, all of everything. So how do we get into that space when our human experience is it seems to always challenge and be the opposite of that. So that's kind of what I'm going to be.
When I think of gold and when you're burning away the impurities, I see gold as liquid. So if you were on that canoe and you were more liquid and more fluid, you'd be able to balance maybe.
You'd be able just to go.
Yeah.
Yep. I hear
it's time
you.
For us to be like a little bit more fluid.
We're gonna.
But with boundaries. Boundaries. And change any protections that you have physically. Like if you have a armor around your heart, this is the year where you're going to figure out, how do I take the armor off my heart because nothing's coming through, and setting up healthy boundaries instead, or maybe just changing the people around you.
Yeah, because if you don't, it's going to change anyway.
True story. You're going to fall.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I hear an echo. Something. Okay.
Let me make sure my phone's off. Is that better?
Okay. Yep, it is. Okay. All right, Connie, let's step in. Let's Connie Brown. Let's step in and see how your guides want to direct you into living more from that energy of love rather than fear. I mean, when I first stepped in, Connie, it literally like you're focused here, and literally spirit took your eyes and turned it this way to refocus. It's like, okay, and I don't mean, this is just metaphor. So like a child looking in, and they can only focus in on that box of cereal that's at their level, and it's so colorful, and all the different colors in the cereal box. They really want the cereal box, blah blah blah, and they're hyper focused on that. And in the energy of this is here, I want this, literally being purposed and requiring purpose to literally move your focus to here. So I feel like there's going to be times that it'll be easy for you to get caught on the cereal box, and you're going to have to step in and be purposed about your refocusing to get out of that energy there. I'm going to also throw 3 little cards here.
While she's working on those cards, Connie, I did a scan, and it went to the lower feet. I don't know if you can see this. I draw funny little people. So I'm gonna be with my people. I'm just gonna be working on the bottom parts of your feet, and it's almost like they're giving you like golden shoes, liquid golden shoes, to help you balance with what's coming. It's almost like if there was an earthquake, you would be able to glide easier with that. Oh, they're showing me your heart, Connie. And your heart has these beautiful, there's like so much growth in your heart space. There's like foliage growing, like the most beautiful, healthiest green growing from your heart. And you get to pass that on to other people. Just even when you walk by them, it's so beautiful.
Her feet are tingling, she says.
You get to pick your shoelaces. I don't know if that's something important or if it's just really fun. What goes with gold? They're showing me almost like rocks grinding. It's okay if there's some friction, because with the friction you'll eventually get the the smoothness. So just be aware if there's any friction. Mother Nature takes care of that stuff with with plate tectonics. She takes care of it with rivers over time. So that's just a little message coming up. So you have your nice, beautiful golden shoes.
Yay. Thank you, the bonds. Blessings to you. Light and love. Love it. Okay, so Connie, pretty much what they were showing me before I even pulled the cards. It's I love when they back up the message. Just gives us a good foundation and backup on it. But yeah, birthing this new beginnings, new emotional health, and really, if you're going to come from a place of love, this is definitely the card, right? So this is happening, but in order to get that, you have it's again really being purposed about refocusing. This is the Eight of Wands, but it's in reverse, and that's where it's like a forced move, like you're not forced, but you know what I mean. A purpose move. You're going to have to be purposed about making that movement, but you're going to do it. Look at you here, taking that courage and thriving in this change and taking that action, staying strong in that. I love it.
Connie says I like that horse running like HE double hockey sticks.
Look at that. Even see all the stuff happening around, like the wind is blowing, like there's action in the sky, there's action everywhere, but he's not allowing it to overtake him. He's like, bam, I'm on it.
Charge forward. You should dress like that, Connie, when you go to work and see what happens.
Oh gosh.
And it is like you said tumbling stones. I just went and collected a bunch of obsidian, and I have a rock tumbler. So
oh, cool! How fun!
Yeah, so yeah, it is like tumbling rocks, or like the I think there's a stone. Isn't it called the Shiva stone? Where they find them, I think in India, where they roll and roll and roll through the river, and then they're these beautiful like beautifully shaped. I think they call them Shiva for like a female stone. It's like that, like the river and the rocks. I come from the shamanic side, so
right.
Nature.
On Zoom, on Zoom with her suit of armor.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
With the helmet.
With the helmet on. Oh my gosh.
Trying to drink a cup of coffee.
Oh my gosh. Love it. I'm switching cards. I love these cards. They're just regular they're regular, Rider Waite, like traditional cards, but I am. It's funny how literally your energy attaches to some cards. I just am so. It's so interesting.
Yeah, Melly
Hi,
knows.
Ian. Welcome. Anyways, I love them, but I was just told to use these ones. And oh, how funny! And Jay's next. Jay Herc gave these to me, and they were his. Like he gave me his personal. Good morning, Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Kevin.
Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Jay. Herc. Okay, so what they're showing me here, Herc, is literally you have dug in the ground, you've planted, and it's blooming. And focusing on these little blooms and the full process of bringing, because there's a lot of work between getting the ground and the soil perfect, in the right conditions, the right water. There's a lot of process in between planting and the actual bloom, but I see it all happening in this bloom happening. It's almost like it's in this natural course. You've already set the table for this, moving from that space of love rather than fear already. And that focus on that, instead of the focus on things around you, will be extremely helpful for you this year, moving in the energy of love rather than the fear.
I'm getting there's 3 people behind you, Jay, that or 3 energies behind you, and they're saying that they have your back. It's not like a weird thing where they're following you and you have to watch your back. They actually have your back. And I'm trying to figure out if they're in the physical or they're somewhere in between the physical and the non-physical. I don't know if that makes sense to you because that's your reading. They're in between. In between.
His mom is on the other side. I know that.
So what we're going to do, since this is a mini reading, we'll just clear any, see if there's any static, and so those people can move closer. Is that? No, not closer. Katotana ishtita. More in alignment with your energy. Katotana ishtita, kitatana ishtiwa, shiwa, shiwa. So if you wanted to draw somebody closer, Jay, just think about that. If you wanted to draw somebody closer. They're showing me like E.T. and Reese's Pieces or whatever those things were. But I also see them, those flowers, the plumerias, like dropping like yellow and white flowers. Just letting them know it's okay for them to come closer. Yana, if it's appropriate at this time, yes. Can you imagine if you had like 3 people? Because that's the triunity. It's almost like a tripod. So if you have 3 people watching your back, how lovely is that for walking in balance?
Yeah, you have that.
You have a tripod. Yeah. So yeah, I have goosebumps everywhere. Is there more for that? You can draw in the energies, Jay, from all directions, from like wonder and awe. I think wonder and awe is where a lot of us are missing that connection to balance in our lives. So if you could like look at the sky, look at nature, whatever it is, Jay, that you find. I have a feeling you find wonder in all. You seem like a very fun person, from getting to know you online. With that playful spirit. So just make sure that you're tapping into those things. It's almost like that's where you get your tripod from, the three that are
It just
watching.
reminds me too, JJ, of that vision of him just when those blooms were blooming, the wonder and awe of it, just embracing every little movement, every little growth, every little part of the process, just wonder and awe of that. I love that. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's like when you nail the handstand, Jay. The wonder and awe.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. And it's so great in that we got the Ace of Cups in his reading too. And so again, coming from that place of love, I'm not going to be surprised if we get the Ace of Cups this whole time. But this is the rebirth, the birth of love, beginnings of deeper love, and of understanding the depths of love. And we have a lot of illusions around what love is and what it means. So there's a lot of deeper understanding and health coming in here. So we have the 10 of Wands there coming in at the beginning here. I guess it should be here. So it's backwards. And it's almost like this is something you've taken on. You've taken this on not only for yourself, but for people around you, in really coming in and understanding and coming from that place of love. It's become something that, a message almost that you're bringing forth as well. And you are. There's a celebration coming in with that. You are bringing enlightenment to others through how you are doing it yourself. You're bringing it to those around you and the community. You're going to be an example, a living example of this. I love that for you, Jay.
Yeah, I love it too.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, there's some people that have contagious energy, like,
Mm-hmm.
When I'm watching Jay and, on the live Instagrams or whatever. Yeah.
And, you are doing it, but it's even going to become fluent, like a fluent language for you, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Blessings to you, Jay. Giving you big hugs. Mm-hmm. All right. Kevin.
My pen just stopped working, Kevin.
Boo. I'd pass you another pen, but I haven't created the computers that we can do that yet. I feel so for you, Kevin, this deep wisdom surrounding this concept, the concept of coming from that space of love in all situations. Fear also presents itself in different ways. I'm not talking about that type of, you know what I mean? It could be just things that make you it's false expectations appearing false. What is it? False. Yeah, false expectations appearing real. Anyways, there's some deeper concepts here. And I feel like this year for you will be understanding the deeper wisdom behind both the concepts of love and the concept of fear. I feel with that with you that you also will be able to bring that deeper understanding to those around you. Like you're not keeping it to yourself. You're not keeping this wisdom to yourself. You're like this guru, and you're going to be called upon to share that wisdom and deeper understanding of coming from a space of love rather than fear. And you are going to understand it on those deeper levels as well. You probably already do, but it's like you're becoming a guru in it. You're going to be able to spot people living from a space, coming from that space of fear, and everything they do, you're going to be able to help guide them out of that into really facing coming from love.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Kevin, when I first heard your name, I saw you get like fall down on your knees, and tears started to come, and it's really emotional, and so it's like down on your knees. And what the teachers want to do is there's this thing called Star of Wonder. The Star of Wonder is being placed into your energy center. And when I see you falling down to your knees, like some of the first things I was thinking about is like, oh dear, what's going on in his life? But that's not the falling down on your knees in this case. Like falling down on your knees, I'm not sure if you're a spiritual person, but it's almost like, what can I do to be of assistance in this lifetime? Excuse me. So Kevin, I'm going to the tutas. The teachers are going to be placing the Star of Wonder, and I scanned your body to see like where they were going to put it. They're putting it outside of your physical body, like in your. There's this energy layer, and it's just to help you shine even brighter. Like you're already bright, but they're helping you shine a little bit brighter, almost where if you think of light as frequency, or if it has a resonance. This Star of Wonder just kind of like radiates and has this beautiful pitch of peace and love. So, yeah, nah, they're just saying, let's just wipe some of the day off. Ka totana, wipe some of the year off. Ka titana, shewa, shewa. Yenama, ita, shinama, yewa, kawi, kawi, kawi. They're almost dipping you like in the most beautiful pure water. Kawi nama shiwa shiwa, coming out all shiny and clean. Seeing you on your knees. Yewa nama yewa shiwa. Seeing these light beings surrounding you. Anano shiwa shiwa. Are these your people? Kanoyo shiwa. Are they your helpers? Kawi nama shiwa shiwa shiwa. Are they pieces of you? Kano no nama shiwa 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 shiwa. And the circle of these gold beings are around you while you're on your knees. And I see this, they're bringing this star, Kotana Ishiwa Shiwa Shiwa Shiwa. This beautiful golden star, the Star of Wonder, Pawi Shiwa. You get to decide, Kevin, where would you like this? Would you like it above you, below you, in front of you, behind you? You get to decide. Tawi Nama Shiwa Shiwa. And just asking your guides and your inner teachers to help the energy around this, because when you bring in something big and beautiful like this, some things might have to adjust in your life or in your energy field. So we're just going to ask that happens with ease and grace, and the light beings will help you with that.
The energy move.
Yeah. And so it is. Pauinata.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And on this side with the cards that fell for you, again, I love when Spirit does this, totally backing up what the initial message they brought in. This is the Six of Swords. This talks about moving from a turbulence to calm. And it has two meanings for me, for you, Kevin, is that you've come a long way yourself in this deeper understanding. You've and because of your experience, you're bringing that wisdom. You're bringing that deeper wisdom and understanding as you travel to the smoother waters yourself. But also, it talks about your journey in that you've taken some deep hits, and but you've decided, you've chose to go towards love and a deeper understanding of spiritual things and like that. You didn't let life take you down. And that is part of your wisdom that you're taking forward to help others, which you are. Then you have the Sun card coming in, and you can see bringing that light. Okay. And that that love, that hope, you're bringing hope to others. You're bringing enlightenment and deeper understanding of living in that space of love rather than any illusions and fear stuff. And you are going to guide them. You have the Hierophant coming here. And look at that wisdom and that deep wisdom. And that's exactly, I'm like teary right now because that's exactly, I saw him sitting there with a book, and that's exactly what's happening here. And so you're coming in with that spiritual authority and guidance. And that spiritual authority, the reason it's so deep with you is because of your personal experience that you're bringing forth as well. Okay. So blessings to you, Kevin. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yay. Okay. So if T-Barb's in here, let me know. I have something to say to her. A good thing, but I mean, I have to show her something. She's trying to get me to do something.
T-Barb, please come to the office.
T-Barb, please come to the office. Debbie needs to speak to you.
That one made me a little teary. I'm gonna
I think she put the name.
Golden people, they always get me.
Definitely. Oh, there, T-Barb. Okay, hold on, Sherry. Hold on. Where is my stuff? Okay, T-Barb sent me this beautiful care package, but part of she sent me some stuff, but part of what she sent me was this dragon eye. She made this, like, painted.
She made that?
She made this.
What?
I know. Okay.
Whoa.
So I'm like, okay, I do jewelry. I can do something and try to get it on a necklace. Here's my problem, T-Barb. I'm really challenged at wire work. So I'm trying to make it so this guy, so you know how you can make it into a pendant so you can like actually wear it, right, guys?
Yeah.
Well, I can't bend these around it. How do I? T-Barb, why don't you live down the street? I'm confused.
We're going to need a video, T-Barb.
He sent me a video. I need a video from T-Barb. But I can't get it bent around to hold it in. And then, anyways, I'm a little frustrated.
Did you add heat to it?
No.
You got to purify. You got to warm it up.
Warm it up so it's moldable. Anyway, so yeah, amazing, guys. The dragonfly is amazing.
Really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I'll show you next time we're together the other stuff she sent me. You need a flat nose knee. I had it. I was trying. It just is slipping off. Anyways, Yeah, Mars. I know she sent me a YouTube video to watch. I'll watch it again. I know. I don't have the no heat. She said no heat.
Yeah, don't listen to me. 1, I'm not a doctor. 2, I don't know anything about jewelry.
Dead soft wire. I don't have dead. Okay, I'm going to order some dead soft wire because she keeps talking about this dead soft wire. This is not dead soft wire. I mean, it's like love the color. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to order some new wire then, T-Bar. But I'm trying.
That's beautiful.
This was my first go around of getting the little. All right, had to show you that. Had to show you that. Okay. All right. And I'm so blessed, T-Barb. Thank you for that beautiful dragon's eye. Okay. Heat only the metal. I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to do it. Heat the pliers. Heat and pliers. Oh.
What you need is a dragon.
I need the actual dragon here.
Dragons can do anything.
Yes. They'll heat it up just perfect. Thank you, T-Barb. Yeah. Okay. So my frustration is okay because using this material is hard. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right, Sherry. Sorry for the interlude there. Okay.
Sherry.
Sherry, I see that you bring a sense of hopefulness and openness, like you're open. You're open and kind of like leaving it up to spirit almost. I don't know your spiritual practices and all that, but I feel like you're just so open and you're open to the universe doing whatever it takes to bring you into this space of love. And you desire it. Like you don't want that fear part to even be a part of. Obviously, none of us do, but I sense that you really are, again, just fully open to that.
I agree. I went to scan and it was like I couldn't go anywhere with it, and they were saying that you've got this, but what they did show me, Sherry, is they're moving planets closer to you. I'm not sure if that means anything to you, but they're actually like, what I'm seeing is I drew your little outline, and my artwork when I'm doing these outlines is hilarious. But the planets are coming closer. I'm not sure if you know what that means, but that's what they're giving you as a message. I don't know if you work with planetary energy. Just let me know. While
Really she said, I really feel. She says, yes to something, but I really feel part of that is she has a trust. Yeah. She trusts in the process of all of this. She has a deep. I love it. I love that feeling. That I mean, with what you're saying with the planets, the coming.
Yeah, I know with planets and any pictures from the universe, they're the most beautiful. It's almost like looking at jellyfish. It's like clusters and all things. It's just like the wonder and awe of space and the noises and the songs and the creation and the destruction. It's like I love spending time up in the planets. Oh, so she says that she's a newbie. Okay, so let me see if I can get anything else.
She said she does trust.
Yeah.
She trusts in the, okay.
There's like that saying where they move mountains for people.
Mm,
Moving planets for you. So
interesting.
yeah.
It's because of her open to it. She trusts. She has faith. Faith. Faith is the word.
Okay, so Sherry, I know you said that you're a newbie. I'm wondering if things are going to move kind of fast for you now, because if they're moving planets closer to you, I mean, you have to notice a planet when it's moved closer to you. It's almost as if there's something about energetic planetary. I've never done planetary work, so I'm really interested in what that entails. I'm really curious to see if that comes into play or if that's like a metaphor. I'm sorry I couldn't be more clear on that, but the energy of it is really beautiful.
Yeah, and even if it's just even if as a metaphor, the universe is really setting things in place for you for this internal spiritual, internal, external growth and a deeper understanding, right?
Yeah. What? So my language, my light language that came through, Sherry, I don't know if you know my story, but it came through like all at once when I was doing some healing. And I worked on it for a couple of years, and then the language came through. That's the short version. And when I ask Tutor, there's more than one teacher. When I ask them questions about it, I get a lot of the universe where it's almost like logos. Look up logos. Woo. Can you sense if she has a type of light language coming? Whether it's automatic writing or symbols or a language.
Yep. She absolutely does.
I would explore the
vibrationalist blessings to you. Love and hugs. Thank you for hanging out and all you do. So I do feel something, some major shifting going on. Yeah. And everything's being aligned for this to happen. Yeah.
I have goosebumps on the back of my head. Like, how does people? I don't even know why there's goosebumps on the back of my head.
How does that even happen?
Is that possible?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because she's having that movement too. Look, we have the six of swords again, and that movement. And again, bringing with that movement, you're bringing in your own. You're bringing forth what serves you. You've let all the rest go. You're bringing forth what serves you and what will continue to help you as you move into the calmer waters and deeper understanding. There's harmony being restored here. A harmony, because I feel like possibly you have actually really filtered life through this fear-based filter, but this is changing. This is shifting strongly for you.
Sherry says that she's been working very hard on it, and I feel as if I'm on the right path now.
Yeah, you absolutely are. Stay the course. Is taking you in the right direction, and here you are. And this is the Queen of Wands. She's very determined, very valuable in this whole. I'm getting a lot of pressure with this. I feel like this is a significant switch for you. like life altering. Like you could have gone this path or this path, and it would like totally different directions, and you chose correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be valuable in assisting others. The Queen of Wands is very intuitive as well. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
And then you have the Lovers. And that is that deep connection. You're making that deep connection. And it's been again, you had to make that choice, but you made it, and it's the correct one. This is talking about really connecting with your higher self, and in that stepping into that energy of pure love. And when those times of fear visit, just take a step out of it, like literally physically take a step and step back into the love. Yeah, beautiful. Love it. Lots of good things. None of this is easy, guys. But I feel like, we've been making brave choices here. I love it.
Yeah.
It's not been easy, but you can tell, Sherry, you've made a brave choice. All right, Kim J. Whenever I say her name, it makes me smile.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Sherry,
They're
you are.
bringing out the big pen for Kim J.
The big pen.
See if it works.
You have 25 colors in there? Never know what color you feel like. That's a perfect pen for Kim J.
Yeah.
Use all the colors.
All of them. The rainbow. The prism.
So, Kim J, what I'm being shown here is that, this concept is not new for you. This concept of, being purposed about coming from a space of love rather than fear and understanding what that means. It's not new to you. But you do have that, and they're showing me, and this is metaphor, of course, but they keep showing me this snake that keeps knocking on that back door to kind of, it likes to rear its neck every once in a while. That fear, it likes to knock on that back door every once in a while, even though and you're real diligent and you already have this concept down pretty much. That keeps coming in. So I want to know, I'm going to step into it a little further, and I know JJ has a message too, but I want to see what the snake is. What is it keeps knocking at that back door of yours that we can take care of so you can fully really put that energy in the place in love.
Again, I just do quick little drawings, so. Okay, Kim J, you're green.
Is that green?
She's green and she looks really weird. But where am I? See this? See the like the ribbon candy or whatever that is?
Oh, is that ribbon candy?
We're bringing in ribbon candy? No, I'm just kidding. They're just these spirals, and it came up very quickly. And it's just they want to bring in a little bit of they're bringing in some sort of connection, a little bit more of an alignment. You were just off, just maybe a little bit off by a skew. If that's, I don't even know if that's a saying, but
I knew what you meant because I'm dyslexic. But
sometimes they put words. Askew. Yeah. So they're just lining it up with the planet the planetary stuff is coming up again. They're just lining it up. Just a quick little adjustment. Again, when I did the scan, this is the thing that wanted to happen, and it's like coming from, they're just aligning it. It was just a little bit off, meaning that things change, not that you're doing anything wrong. So Kim J, just close your eyes. And a lot of times these readings can be for other people too. So if everybody wants to just close their eyes and also accept this or be in support of Kim J, however it is that you see this happening, using resonance and vibration, and frequency, going right from the neck area, the ear area, and connecting it, seeing it spiral out into also again logos, Logos, connecting to things we know and things we don't know. If it's for our highest and best good, with ease and grace, with love, and the most perfect protection. Seeing the gold people coming in, the gold light beings coming in along this spiral that's connecting you to the logos. And it's almost as if they're being witnesses and also energizing the connection as well. And so it is.
So it is. Beautiful.
I'm buzzing from that one. Ooh.
Okay. All right. So we have, I love this. This is the Eight of Cups. I'll bring it in closer. The Eight of Cups in this reading is talking about seeking that deeper meaning. And so we need to seek the deeper meaning of this backdoor snake that keeps snaking in. So this is a journey that spirits that you'll be working on, that coming up. You're going to be working on this seeking the deeper meaning and understanding of why this keeps coming back in. Why is it? What is it? And so forth. That is part of your journey this year on that. But look at that. You have the Ace of Swords coming in, and that's bringing in clarity and breakthrough and truth. You're going to have a breakthrough. So if you know what that is already, that snake that bangs on your back door every once in a while, you're going to have a breakthrough on that, victory, because of truth. Truth overrides.
So, are you saying snake?
Yeah.
I'd love that it's the snake, because in shamanism, the snake loves to devour things that are no longer useful. And then also the snake has that Kundalini connection. I just got goosebumps. So like the snake has so many like spiritual, like the symbolism of a snake. I love the snake.
Yeah. Yeah. So that really, really talks about that deeper meaning of it all. Yeah. Like if we're going into that direction, we have some serious letting go and break, boom. Yeah. So it's all about breaking through, and you have here the moon. It's all about breaking through that illusion and fear. This is the card of illusion and fear. Fear is an illusion. And the moon is that card. So breaking through that anxiety, that illusion, that fear is, stepping in and seeking they're asking you to really step into seeking that deeper understanding. So Mellie's saying the snake is wisdom and spiritual wisdom. So this is interesting. This is longer than a mini reading here, but at least this will give you an idea of what you're looking at. Because the moon also talks about subconscious. It also talks about
afraid of them. Yeah, snakes can be scary.
Yeah. It also talks about our subconscious and intuition and so forth. What is that could be bringing in that you're not coming from a place of leading with love in that area? I don't know. This is deep, but it's an opening. It's an opening. I feel like I'm not getting a lot of clarity on it because this is your journey, Kim, and it shows you taking this. This is also an alone journey, so something that you will be walking through.
Yeah,
and they want to show you. So this is good. This is good. All good. Blessings to you, Kim.
Thank you again for all the new people showing up, Debbie. Somebody had a question.
Oh,
they said that they were new here and they were just wondering how the readings, what was going on, because it's a little different.
Yeah. So you just popped. Well, welcome. And so today we have a theme reading, and it's talking about how can we personally live more from a space of love, from our lead with love, rather than leading out of the energy of fear. A lot of us, it's normal to it's out of self-protection. We kind of are unaware, and we come through a filter of fear with a lot of things. And how can we switch that to coming from that leading with love instead of fear in our conversations, in our daily, just how we maneuver about our day, and how we deal with people, how we deal with situations. How can we lead from that space of love? So that's what we're doing today. So at the beginning, everybody throws their name in, and Lucian takes the list, and we just go down the list and do the readings that way. So,
and if you see me doing weird things, it's because I have a yes and no I have a language.
It's all good.
I do energy work, and my name is JJ, so it's nice to meet you.
All right, so Jane. Talking about protection, I feel like there's a real, you've worked hard over the years to protect yourself, and rightly so. I feel like it's rightly so, and you've done a really good job at stepping up, protecting yourself. But as we move forward, that protection no longer is serving you. It actually is kind of taking away from you and your ability to fully kind of surrender and lead from love. And so I feel like as you move forward and you have this deeper understanding, and this is a choice of yours, that there's going to be a lot of freedoms and things just flying off of you. You're going to feel so much lighter. And yeah, okay, I'm going to throw some cards. I'll get some more on that, but that's what I'm sensing.
Jane, I was doing a scan for you, and I don't know if you were here for Connie's reading in the beginning where she got the golden shoes, but you're also getting some golden shoes from my helpers and your helpers. And so when I drew the picture, you know, I just scanned you, and it went down to the bottom of your feet, and it's to help with balance. And just to know that the way for you to balance is with nature. Nature's a very big pull, so you can have that wonder and awe. Like, do you guys remember when you're a kid and you get like a brand new pair of shoes, and you're like, how fast can they run? How high can they jump? And where can they take me?
I love it. Yeah.
So the so my language is going to come through, and they're going to help you. Let's see. Oh, she is here. Okay. So they're helping you with the golden shoes to help with, if we talk about the liquid gold is kind of like fluid, and it has a strength, and it has a pitch, and it has a frequency that's just super aligned with love. And so if it's this liquid, you know, and you're walking over, maybe you have a life going like this a little bit, you know, like maybe a little rumble here, like an earthquake is kind of like how they showed it with Connie. And when you have the golden shoes, they flow a little bit better with balance. So if you have anything rocky going on, anything that might need help with balance, these shoes are symbolic of how you can, you know, just remember to be fluid, and notice you need look towards nature for love and awe, and just looking. I mean, just remember that there's a sense of wonder, like a little kid with a pair of shoes that's brand new. Like, it's not a hand-me-down. Like, they're brand new. So I'm going to come through. They're touching your feet. The golden light beings are coming in. They're showing me, like, is it Cinderella who tries on the shoes? You're sitting down, and they're coming in, these beautiful people. They want to make sure they get the right fit. And they're just, you know, you're being brushed off a little bit, like a little bit of the dust from the past year, or past lives, from the beginning of your time to right now. They're just dusting you off, just to make sure that you're new and shiny. They're saying that your feet might want to go in different directions. That's not going to be helpful. You're going to have to get your feet together on this. They're putting the color blue also in with the gold. I don't know if that's your favorite color. It's like a blue stone. Just to help your feet to go in like the same direction, or have better communication. I don't know if you kind of feel like you're being torn this way or torn that way. Just asking your guides, your inner teachers, to help you find that balance, so you can go in one direction easier. I hope that makes sense. Okay.
Well, for me, it did. Anyway, yeah. So Jane, you know, I also see that this is the Chariot, and the Chariot comes in with, you know, you have the two opposing forces that you have to like bring together to get to that victory place that you want to go, that you're, you know, wanting to get to, right? You want victory over this. I do see it coming for you, though, with what they were bringing in at the beginning here, with how you have over the years learned to protect yourself, which has been really good. Surrendering that protection is hard. It takes a little bit. It takes you being willing and wanting to make that change where it no longer is ruling you. Okay, you're no longer reacting to life through those filters of protection. But I see that happening for you. You have the Page of Swords here and the Knight of Pentacles coming in here. And that is progress towards this freedom. And the Page of Swords is a person who wants to do this. It's clever, wants to make this happen. This has helped you in the past, and it's going to help you now, moving forward. So don't give up. Don't give up on this for yourself. And as I love that the Chariot came in for you here, because this means that you absolutely have what it takes to pull those forces together and step into victory over this, that you can really move from that place of that higher perspective and lead with love in situations instead of fear or protectiveness, that filter. So blessings to you, Jane. I hope that helps.
I know I have some people asking about my PayPal and my Venmo.
Oh, okay, I think I have it here.
Yeah, I have been switching it around.
Oh,
So
okay, so maybe
Venmo is like at. We'll just worry about that next time. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. But you can go ahead and send it all to Debbie. Just send it all to Debbie.
I'll share. I'll share whatever comes in today. I'll share.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess I have the old info here.
Yeah. It might all get there, but I'm not worried about it. Thank you, though.
Melly. All right. She's our beautiful, intuitive. Oh, I just got absolutely warm, like heat. So you know what that says? We have some purifying fire coming, right?
Woo, woo,
woo, woo. The great thing about this position, Melly, is that you've already done a lot of work. So now we're just down to the purifying part. You know what I mean? So that's a good place to be. I see, I see earth magic.
Yeah. Yes. Nelly.
Awesome.
Hers is not the stars right now. Hers is Earth. Okay, so Melly, I got a little dizzy. Like my physical empath stuff is kicking in, and I get a little unbalanced, a little dizzy. Like, what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna call in your people, my people, together. And they're holding arms. You know, when we go into the community and we all are standing shoulder to shoulder, this time, instead of shoulder to shoulder, they're like linking arms to make it stronger. So if you tend to feel dizzy at all, or like a little unbalanced, this is a place where you can go to draw on the strength of balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have multiple people. You have multiple people, and again, I see them as these golden light people. So that's just how I see them. But they're all linking arms to help you, and it's almost like they're showing me instead of going into an elevator to go to like with shamanism, you can go to the upper world, the middle world, the underworld for all these great things, and they're kind of like your elevator where you can stand in the middle of these people that are nice and supported and nice and grounded, and you can they can help you travel in a more balanced, more it's almost like with the other person, it's like if anything is askew or if there's any imperfections, like this is coming from a nice strength where you can travel a little bit better, easier. And I hope that helps. Would you have any questions? Ask.
Yeah, and this is JJ with me here. This is JJ. Tutor speaks.
Tutor speaks.
Okay. What is coming in further for you here, Melly, is we're starting off here with the Ten of Swords, and that is surrender. And I'm really focused on that bird right there and the light behind the bird in the surrender. It's like you have a deep understanding of these swords of humanity, that have come against you, that have come against spiritual warfare, that has come against the earth, you have a deep understanding to these swords. You also understand that you don't have to keep them, that you can surrender them up and be that in between, that go between, releasing these swords from the earth, releasing these swords from the spiritual wounds of people, the spiritual wounds of yourself. I'm getting hit hard. The center here, you have the Nine of Cups, and this is bringing comfort and abundance and fulfilling something, your desire for this healing, for global healing, spiritual healing for people. This is all coming to fruition for you. You're sitting in a good place to bring this in, to be that conduit for others, but also for yourself. Okay. And you're stepping into the messenger position. And this is all about releasing the illusions and the fear, the grip that fear has on us spiritually. And I keep saying us because that's what they're saying. This is like more of a global thing rather than personal. And that's where the earth magic was coming in as well. So calling you in as a messenger and manifesting this globally. Powerful. Beautiful.
Yeah, Melly says, I do energy releasing for the collective. I needed that reminder. Beautiful.
There you go. There you go. And that focus is releasing the illusions of fear.
Yeah. And there are still some people coming on. So thank you. And my name is JJ, and I'm an energy worker. And today's questions, I know some people are asking questions. Today's a little bit different because it's a special, how can we live more from the energy of love rather than fear? So it's just like a little boost, some mini readings to help with that. Yes. So thank you for your patience. If you came here with a question, things are a little different today. It's so quiet.
Mhm. So I am so sad to hear about your stepmom. Sending you hugs from the community, just visiting, and love. I am sorry about my phone. It keeps going off. A friend of mine's daughter is in the hospital for COVID as we speak, and so we're getting updates on that. Okay. Grandma Nan. Grandma Nan. Yeah, I'm not getting a sense that this is I feel like you've worked on this, or it's not an issue or something for you. I mean, obviously we have our things, but I feel like you in general are a person that you've reached a spot already, a space already that you already lead with love, that it almost comes naturally. I want to say they're showing me that this is a natural thing for you to do. I don't know. I know we all have our life experiences and our story, but you've come out of it kind of coming from this space naturally. But I'm going to go ahead and check more into that. But that's the initial thing I'm getting as I step into your energy.
Grandma Nan, hello, welcome. What I'm seeing is I'm looking at your silhouette, as a human form, and I can see the energy going, like your energy's going forward, your energy's going backwards. It's like this beautiful balance of energy. And I was scanning, just doing like a little shamanic scan, energy scan, to see how I could be of service to you. And again, what I'm seeing is Debbie and I were talking in the beginning about how there's so many.
Love you, Nick. Sorry.
There's so many factors, like planet alignments and all of these things in nature and things that are outside of us that are occurring right now, this big shift that's happening. And what they're showing me is that, like, you're good, but they would also like to place something energetically in your space to maybe help with an alignment of something that might be coming up. There's like a big shift happening energetically for not just humans, animals, planets, everything. So if that makes sense to you, Grandma Nan, I'm going to go ahead and what I'm seeing them place inside your energy center, and it's right in the center of your body. And again, it has something to do with the star of wonder and awe, looking at things from like a, when you're a little kid and you're seeing new things, and just making sure you're in those spaces, like looking at nature, looking at rivers, looking at maybe people that you love, and just remembering wonder and awe, which I think you already do. So what they're doing is they're placing this beautiful blue stone. They're saying you might have one. Kana yewa nana yewa 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 kana shima yewa we tana ishtitana ma yewa yena na yema shiwa 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 kitana ishima yewa yena ma. And with any energy work, if you're placing something or releasing something, there's a space there, like a little mini disturbance in the energy while it they want me to say accumulate. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but titana ishtita. So just seeing the energy around this this new placement, seeing it adjust with ease and grace. Kutatana ishiwa shiwa shiwa shiwa. Yenana yewa, washing it off with water. Kawi shiwa, purifying it. Yenana yewa shiwa 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 shiwa. Oh, it helps me breathe a little bit deeper. Kano tatao shtitao kiyama shiwa. Seeing that integrate in your energy space, katotana ishiwa shiwa, over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, with ease and grace. So it is.
So it is. Okay, so going back to what they were showing in the get-go, I hear it. Does anybody else hear an echo?
Oh, let me make sure. I was gonna look at let me make sure my phone is off. Hello?
Hello?
Is it better?
A little bit still there. Okay, so Melly says she needs chocolate now. Anyways, checking back into what I was seeing in the beginning. Yeah, you're a force to be reckoned with here. You're powerful, and you really, if like you don't take any. So if you come, oh, Constance hears the echo. Oh, it's gone now. Nope, it's still there. Okay. Anyway, so when you're faced with something, you're, and I'm using the word purposed again because that's the word. You're purposed about not allowing to step into that filter through fear or protection or whatever fear is used for. You're very courageous. This is a person who defends their territory, like that. But in a good way. I feel like this isn't bad, but just to kind of be mindful that it's not stepping into fear, but I don't think it is. I feel like this is all about balance and taking down the enemy of fear, so to speak. And then you have the 9 of Cups here, and this is all about abundance of love and counting your blessings and being very fulfilled. And that would make sense to what I was seeing, because I feel like you're so strong, you wouldn't allow that even to come into play. So with that strength, I feel like you also will be able to help others around you understand the truth of what they're facing. So if someone comes to you and says, oh, blah, 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 and you can tell they're anxious and fearful about it, that you would be able to bring truth to it because you have that strength to do so and that understanding. So I love that. Blessings to you, Grandma Nan. She's buzzing. You made her buzz.
People are buzzing. Maybe at the end we can do a little grounding.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I feel like she already put the name up, but I missed it, didn't I? She usually does it again for me. Oh, there it is, Lord Gilbert. All right. While we step into her energy, I'm going to step out for a second because I've been drinking a lot of water.
I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Lori, my question for you is, do you do energy work? I'm seeing, so I drew you, and that's where the energy wanted to go, the focus. and to me it looked like a portal. So I was just wondering, do you do any anything like that? I was just kidding, Debbie, that well, you know what? I'm not going to show you because you do your thing. This is my thing. You don't get to see. Forget it.
Lori.
Okay, Lori. So, Lori, I have to tell you about portals. Sometimes you can. Okay, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to second guess anything. So I'm seeing you looking, and you can almost see different places. This could be a metaphor that maybe you look at things a little bit differently. You see things a little bit differently. Or if it is that you work like with portals. I hope you work with portals because they're saying yes. I'm not sure if you're still here or if you're just
she's still here, but she could be like in her you work with portal, you could be sleeping and you're working with portal, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Traveling. Bye, Kim J.
Oh, Kim J's on that out. Love you.
All right, let me see if I can go deeper with this because I don't want you to.
Do you want me to go ahead and speak?
Yeah,
okay. I'm seeing that she's very categorized. I'm seeing things are in categories. So very it's not disassociated, but it's helped you. So what's helped you survive this human experience is that you've categorized stuff. Or another word for that, I guess, would be not disassociate, but
is it like compartment?
That's it. Compartmentalize. Thank you.
I'm not sure if this word's going to come out right.
Word. So compartmentalize. So yeah. So you've and that's helped you thus far, and that helps you. But it's that filter, and it's connected to fear. How it's kind of like when we were all born. It's like the first thing coming at us is we have to be afraid of everything is from fear. We start to protect ourselves, and so for you, this categorizing and putting things in slots helped you. So it's going to be a tad bit of a road to go through all the catalogs or categories that you've placed these things in. So you filter more fully from the space of love. But I feel like you will be able to recognize it. And it is very tiring. She said, yes, I want to sleep a lot. I can hear my mouth. Sorry. I feel like a cat. Yeah, it can be exhausting too because of these categories and really working hard to not be in those places of filtering life through protection and everything is kind of out to get me type of feeling to it. But taking it deeper, there's purpose in that. If you have that ability and you've done this far, Lori, to help you live, you absolutely have a connection to the in-between. Also, which would go into what JJ's talking about. So that intuition, that connecting to the other side, all those things, if you are not already moving in that area, you should be. Because the connection would be clearer for you because you already part live in the in-between, so to speak, out of protection of yourself.
Whew, goosebumps. So this is the picture that I'm getting. So this is the area, like the belly button. We're going to be working on like the belly button and the pelvic floor. There's just different places where people like power sources, energy centers, and oh, hang on. And if these are the places that you're traveling to during your night work, my people and your people, we're just going to make it so the way is clear as can be. And we're just going to call in some protections, nice safe traveling. Kotatana Ishiwa, Yena, 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 Yena. They're bringing in the dragon energy, because you think of like who would be a great protector. They're bringing in a dragon to help you. Maybe it's like the never ending story. Maybe you have like one of those dragons to help you travel. Like, what's his name? Caillou? No, that's the cartoon. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys know the never ending story. So they're bringing in the Caillou. Forget it. I keep trying to say the word. Tana usha de wash 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 wa. Yena yewa kana kitana mashewa. Yena. They're just saying it's like the most perfect, when you're ready to do it, it's the most perfect travel. It's almost like the seat that you sit in is perfectly custom made for you. Katotana ushawa shiwa, almost as if you've been doing this for a long time. Katotana ishiwa shiwa. It's like a leather seat that's well worn and it fits you perfectly. Katotana ushawa shiwa shiwa shiwa. Yenana yewa 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 shashima yewa. And the things you see, like the wonder and the awe, and almost like traveling through, like seeing stars, and almost like in the darkness you see things that are beautiful. Katotana ushawa shiwa. So it is.
So it is. Woo. Okay, so again, I'm getting the 9 of Cups again. This is the 3rd time in a row. And you guys see me shuffling. Yeah, so this is bringing in something that you have basically been working towards, and now you can kind of just sit in that fulfillment, in that comfort, in that happiness, counting your blessings that you made it, you're here, you can kick back and enjoy some of that. And also, and this is regarding, how to live more from the energy of love than fear, right? So you're there. It's talking about, here's the tower. Here's the tower. And in this tower, you can see, wow, the enlightenment that comes from this. And this is talking about all those illusions, delusions are blown away. They're being blasted out. And so you're stepping into a new space of deeper understanding and wisdom regarding really coming from the space of love, right? And then it's really bringing in that balance for you between like the giving and receiving, but it's going to really bring in a balance between I keep hearing between worlds, but the balance between fully being in one or the other, love and fear. I feel like you're going to have a deeper understanding, and you're going to be in that balance. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time finding my words on this one. But it also talks about you being able to share this as well. So that takes me back to you stepping into your abilities as well. So, but yeah. So
and Lori, I don't know if you're a part of the way showers on Facebook, but that is such a great place. Some people have been posting, what they do, like little videos of what they do and readings and stuff, and I'm just blown away by the community and like how we support each other, and it's such a nice, safe place. So if you wanted, to explore anything new, just reach out to the community.
I also understand, Lori, you have some surgery. Do you have surgery coming up? Surgeries for something?
I know she said that she had been taking, I think she might have had some because of the medicine she was taking.
Oh, okay. Anyways, sending you lots of light and love and healing, protection. But I really feel that it's going to be okay. Like you're going to come out on the other side. I don't know. I just wanted to pass that on.
They're all letting me know about the never ending.
Yeah, it's really the.
See, I knew it.
It's a lab.
I knew they'd know.
Bastion is a real word. Oh, what is that? Bastion?
Yeah, like I can see the girl character saying that.
Oh.
Yeah, and Atreyu. Now I'm gonna have to go watch it.
What is the show?
It's called The Never Ending Story. Have you never seen it?
Oh, The Never Ending Story.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Okay, so we have. She said, we have a great community here. Yes, more surgeries coming. Okay. We are absolutely all surrounding you with the energy. And will be. Keep us posted, Lori. Okay. Just got the chills.
It's getting chilly in here.
Oh, T-Barb named her cat after Bastion.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm even saying that right because I don't know that I've ever seen
Bastion. I can totally see her.
Bastion. I'm going to have to watch the show. Oh, cards flying, and I haven't even asked the question yet. Okay, mono compass. Mono compass. Does that mean single focused? Mono compass. I'm seeing a lot of pause. I'm seeing a lot of reflection happening. Kind of reflecting on areas that maybe I could have done better, but now, but time to kind of settle that, sever any of those, and move into the energy of where you can move into. I think reflection is good in that, and I'm looking this way because I'm still watching like the little thing they're showing me. I feel like reflection is good, but don't allow it to bring in any of those feelings of fear or illusions that trap you. Reflection is good to learn from, but then you let it go. Don't let that trap you. And then, yeah, I feel like there's a wide open field in front of you that you can move forward now. Take forward, that will serve you better as far as leading with love and making choices and decisions and communication out of leading from that position from now on, but really letting go of the stuff from the past.
It's moon compass. The O's were just a little mixed up. It's moon.
That changes everything.
But does it?
No, but that's hilarious. Okay, yeah, Kathleen, I'll have to watch that movie. That's hilarious. Okay.
Moon compass. I saw instantly lyrics, sound notes, and what a beautiful thing to focus on. Like if life is hard, or I just see it's drawing me upwards, and I'm seeing lyrics, music, and it's so fun to like follow the notes and follow the vibration. Like if you've ever heard like a sound bowl, and like seeing the sound, just like closing your eyes and following where the music is leading you. And I really like that. It's such a beautiful concept and an idea of just seeing where the music is taking you. So I'm not sure, obviously music has a healing quality. I'm wondering, do you do singing or music or sound bowls, or do those places help you? And my people want to come in and they just want to, again, just do a little bit of an alignment to follow the lyrics. Titana ishiwa kinama ishiwa shiwa 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 shiwa. I'm seeing the color like tangerine. Katotana ma shiwa 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 shiwa. Following the notes. Tau ninama shiwa shiwa. Seeing where the notes take you. Kiwa shiwa shiwa.
Oops.
Yenana yewa tau kita. Oh, you sing all the time. Beautiful. See if the notes can take you places. I'm curious. Tau ishinama yewa yewa yewa. It's a frequency, vibration, resonance. That if you watch this guy Michael Tellinger, he's out of, I think, South Africa, and he does these beautiful videos. And there's this one on resonance with how far like sound travels and how sound can change things. It's like the most beautiful connection. So look up Michael Tellinger and resonance and see if it's fascinating.
I wanted to make sure it was going to be on the right side. I'm like, yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups, and it's pretty much going with what was coming in, what they were bringing in, Spirit was bringing in at the beginning. That Four of Cups bringing in that kind of like almost stuck in some of those. I don't want to say stuck, but you pause in places for too long, and they can start bringing you down a little bit. But important to kind of reassess that. If you find yourself there, recognize it, reassess, and step out and go into that Three of Cups. Whether that's reaching out to a friend or knowing that you already have victory over that and healing. That's talking about healing. So you step into the healing, step into that victory over this past stuff. Yeah, and it keeps bringing me. Some of your protection comes from often feeling kind of left out, left behind, unseen. Some of those things that have created these filters of fear, or, fear encompasses a lot more than just being scared. So you know what I'm talking about. So stepping into your ability to lead with love is important, and you can. This is talking about you can, and I love this last card coming in for you. It's the Queen of Cups. These are all cups, all about emotions, deep emotions, and understanding, and leading with love. And with that Queen of Cups, she is the Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of love and understanding. She's a visionary. She's all about being calm and understanding, and really pausing before she steps into something. The Queen of Cups in the regular deck, it's the only cup that has a lid on it. And because she knows not to just randomly just hand out love. She's not codependent. She's not, you know what I mean, like that. She's very level-headed with love. But the love that we're talking about is like a higher perspective, understanding of humanity, and how to lead within that higher understanding. All right, so I'm still looking at the Queen of Cups here. She's very intuitive too, so all about healing, love, and stepping into your empowerment.
Yeah, and the things I had mentioned before, tools that help us live with love, and obviously there's fear, because there's light and there's darkness, but yours is more harmony than it is. You find wonder and awe in harmony. So if you want to look at things from a different perspective, like if you have something that might be out of harmony, disharmony, just think of it from a lyrics or the notes, and see if that changes your perception on how to bring harmony into a situation.
Mm-hmm. And absolutely, she has that. She has that with the Queen of Cups too. Love it. Moon compass.
Moon compass.
Yeah. All right, 50 Shades. Uh, 50 Shades. Gosh, I feel like you've been kind of a leader in the pack in this, even if you didn't know that you were doing it. That but I see you as like you're on a path, on a journey, but you have the staff, and that really reminds me of someone who is guiding the journey. So almost becoming a leader in this ability of really understanding and coming from a place of love in situations, whether it's at work. Again, this leading with love, and I guess I can't say it enough about that. It's not just about, oh, love and hugs and like that. It literally is a deeper understanding of humanity, and all that we all have a story and a journey, and we respond so differently to situations, which we've all seen. And so in any given situation, to lead from that higher perspective is kind of what I'm talking about with this love thing, and rather than fear. And fear is like where you are defensive and anger and those types of places that we come at, and that's all out of self-protection in some way or another. Now, coming back to you, 50 Shades, I see that you're kind of already been, like, either you're stepping into this, being able to guide others in deeper understanding, or you're a forerunner in this whole thing already, or you're on your own path of journey. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. And my cards are dropping.
We're getting punchy. Okay. So 50 shades in shamanism and in energy work. I look at, you have the physical outline with your physical body, and then everybody has a light body that goes around it. And of course, that light body, like an aura, where am I? It can get, it can move and adjust. And in shamanism, you can actually feel, it's almost like if you were inside like a bubble that like a little kid blew, and it's like wonderful. And you can see like these beautiful, when you look at a bubble and it has like the purples and blues and reflections and whatnot. Well, that's how I see the light body. And so you can actually go and feel and just see the light body that's around you. And for me, what they were showing is sometimes the light bodies get a little ripped up sometimes, just with life and whatnot. Or if you might be giving a little too much, or there's multiple reasons. I'm not getting a reason for you. Just I wanted to explain that having a light body that has a little bit of a tear or a rip in it is normal. So what I'm going to do with that is we're just going to go in and we're going to use the harmony. Harmony's coming in for you too. And they're just going to this area. See where the circle is? That's where the tear is, because we're just going to go in and we're going to repair that. I have to say things when they come up, even though they sound ridiculous. They're saying the word corn. I don't know why corn.
You gotta say it.
But I do know that corn, symbolically, the corn is really important, especially in like the Native American stories. So in corn, grinding the corn, growing the corn. I think the white buffalo calf woman, I believe she came in and showed the Native Americans how to grow corn. There's a lot going around stories about corn. So
it's very, you can make everything out of corn.
Yeah.
Even the husk part,
Mm-hmm. So
it's all sustaining.
Yeah, so they're just bringing that up with the rip. So we'll bring in we'll bring in that energy of what that represents for your people. I could see where corn could be healing. My ears are, I'm not sure if this has anything to do with you or if it's just what's happening right now, but my ears are a little bit plugged. So what we'll do is we'll bring in a little energy healing to open up ears. If anybody in this community right now, or if they're watching this later, has any problems with their ears, we're just going to do like a quick little healing for that, as well as the as 50 Shades light body rip. Maybe we heard some things maybe in our lifetime that we didn't want to hear, and maybe one of the protections is putting a plug. Just knowing that in this day and age and the shifts that are coming, we're just calling in the help and support and guidance of our loved ones, ancestors, and guides. Releasing anything that energetically might be stuck in the ears from things we may not have wanted to hear, or maybe things we wanted to hear and we did not hear them. Balancing out the ears. Harmony. Being able to hear the truth. Even if it's being spoken in riddles. and healing the light body. Ka no yewa shewa. Yenana yewa. Colors are pretty important today. They're showing me this beautiful green. It's this beautiful, vibrant green light that they're using as thread to help the ripped light body. Green always has a beautiful vibration of healing in the heart space. So it is.
So it is. And yeah, it's hard to step from that into the message, but powerful, just so powerful. But here you have the King of Cups, and exactly kind of, not kind of, exactly kind of. Is that even a sentence? Exactly what Spirit was bringing in the beginning, that you are that leader, like you've been chosen, whether you know it or not, to kind of guide and lead in this. You bring strength, you bring balance, you bring diplomacy. You are medicine. Okay. Know that you are medicine. And with your consistent effort, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. So with this consistent guidance and effort and acknowledgement of who and what you are as medicine, walking medicine, whether you know it or not, with your little staff, yeah, you will, with that consistency of who you are, you will see things change and move around you as you bring forth the message of love and release people from fear, just by walking in the room and just by leading with action. But I see a lot of healing for you, just in being, like just in your actions. It's going to create that energy of healing just for yourself. And yeah. Okay. There's a lot going on. These messages could go on and on and on, guys. Mm-hmm. If you guys want a private reading with either one of us, reach out. We have Tutor Speaks at Gmail, and Debbie at freebirdspirit.com. Can I even talk? Okay, so now we're moving into our last reading today. We've gone up a little over to 50 Shades Medicine Woman. That would be a good name to T-Barb. Blessings to you, 50 Shades. Yeah, so this will be our last one today. We've gone over 2 hours. And so if you didn't get a reading, we're always back on. So don't worry. You'll see us again. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find us at Tutor Speaks at Gmail or Debbie at freebirdspirit.com.
You did it.
I did it.
I'm all loopy.
I know. It's kind of whoopy energy right now. We're going to have to, like you said, do grounding. Okay, Constance. Okay, so I'm not sure of the imagery that I'm seeing, but like Constance, I see like cooking, like you're at a stove and you're stirring the pot, but I'm not seeing it as a negative thing. Usually when you hear stop stirring the pot, but that's not what I'm getting. Or is it? So when you do step into something that is kind of like that energy that, like maybe defensiveness or, these things that we've picked up along the way to protect ourselves. Yeah, they keep showing me. It's like instead of stepping out, you may enter in more. And so what Spirit would say to ask you to do is to kind of step away from the spoon and step away from the spoon and kind of they're showing a kind of a redirection. What worked before for you for this growth and stepping into this, to step away from what used to work, which was good. These are all tools. There's nothing negative here, but to kind of step away from that and redirect your focus into that higher perspective of, okay, I need to refilter. I need to go through this new filter of love and higher understanding of the situation. If I'm reacting this way, then this is a sign to me that I am still in my protective mode and I need to come over here and see it from a different perspective. Does that make, I'm hoping that makes sense, Constance. Yes, we talked to Karen. She'll be back on Tuesday.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I'm trying to figure out, Constance, what they're showing me, and they're showing me that there's this area right here that we're gonna work on. It's like right here. It's right here. I'm seeing it as something that we can help each other release. So imagine that there is this substance right here in the center. There's something right here, and they're almost showing me as you know what they're showing it to me as? We were talking about the volcano energy and stuff. I was just out collecting obsidian, and when you're doing that, you also see some of that like lava kind of rock that has the holes in it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it's like that is because it went through this process, and it could be this process maybe it didn't want to go through, but it had to go through the process because everything around it was contributing to it. So they're showing me like this porous, almost like lava rock. And that might affect the throat area as far as, and this is speaking all energetically. Yeah, I'm getting that it also affects this area too. So let's just picture if we had like this lava rock kind of like energy and we were ready to release that, what would we bring in to maybe chip away? You know what? I'm kind of sensing that you might have a connection with birds. I'm seeing like a lot of little birds coming in. They're the little ones, not big ones. And they're like, we have a better use for this. So the birds are going to come in. So just maybe hold your hands in front of your heart space and know that it's okay to release this. It's time. It's almost like this could be used better. This material could be used better somewhere else. So it's almost like you're releasing, but you're also almost recycling it. Tatetanama shiwa shiwa shiwa. So the calling in the birds. Toi shima 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 shima. Taking each piece away. Mano ishaba. Yema na yema 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 yema. Ushtaba yawa titanama ishiwa shiwa 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 shiwa. Yena na yena na yena na yewa shiwa shiwa shiwa. Bringing in a golden light. Winama yema shewa 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 shewa. Cleaning up all of the dust that might have been any debris. Kototana ishiwa. Cleaning it up, cleaning it up, cleaning it up. This could be from a past life as well. Kitana ishiwa. So just from the beginning of your time to right now, noticing that your people are, and the birds are cleaning up the debris, kototana ishiwa, every little last speck, and how easier it is to exist with that, being somewhere else. Titanana nani shiwa 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 shiwa. And again, they're bringing in colors. They're bringing in these blue flowers. And since there's an empty spot in energy work, what we do is we ask that some medicine be brought in or something to help with the energy work. They're bringing in these beautiful blue petaled flowers.
Mm.
And I just want to say that I'm just really sorry, because sometimes these things that we have no control over happen, and that's just how that is. All of these different factors. So I feel like a little shaky. Almost like if I was living with something like that, and now that it's gone, you might want to just go gently on yourself for the next few days. Drink up some water. If you want to buy yourself some blue flowers or draw them. I'm not sure if you're an artist. Listen to music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Everybody's asking about how to contact you.
Oh, you can just email me at Tuta. It's like Utah with a T in front of it.
It's scrolling on screen now, so.
Oh yeah, right there. Tuta speaks.
So scrolling on screen. All right, guys. So Constant, some more of the information coming in here is you have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So really, I love it. Standing in your power.
Wow.
Discipline. There's discipline in that, but there's wisdom with that. So really coming into some deeper wisdom. That Knight of Pentacles is bringing that in, that steady progress towards that deeper wisdom. But with the Knight of Pentacles there, it also talks about it does take a little effort, but don't give up, because you are stepping into this deeper empowerment. I love it. And the outcome here is you have the Hangman, but look at all the butterflies. That's transformation. That's transformation in this enlightenment. There's a transition. So it's like, go ahead and surrender and let go. And as you do so, you come into that deeper enlightenment of all of this. So she loves blue flowers. I love it. Good. Yeah. So this is a big transition for you, Constance. And again, just to bring it all together for you, what used to work, I feel like they're opening some new avenues for you that will bring you this. Yeah. Blessings to you. They're also deep and moving, that it's hard to move from one to the next.
Yeah.
But guys, this is important stuff. This topic. letting go of what used to work for us to survive this human experience.
Mhm.
We get to move out of it. We get to come from a height at a different perspective, from lead with love. I love it.
I love it too, and I love the fact that it's all coming from within. Growing up, it's like you know that you feel like your teachers know more than you. You feel like your parents might know more than you. Like the answers are always growing up. We're always like taught to us that they're outside of us.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah, and it takes a while to like turn that around. For me anyways. And so for the grounding exercise that they want to do as far as coming, from a place of love is it's just we're going to do a little meditation. This is my person. And the energy is just going to circle around us. It almost reminds me of like angelic wings, angelic energy. And we're just going to do like a little grounding where we're going to be coming back into ourselves because I know that I've been traveling.
Yes.
So, do you have anything else to say before I do that?
No.
Okay. So just imagine that, you're standing in the most comfortable way or sitting in the most comfortable way and adjusting yourself. Just ask yourself, how can I be more comfortable? And adjust your body. Imagine that even with the slightest blow of wind, the wisp of wind, it might move your energy around. And we need to figure out, with the wind blowing like that, even like just a little whisper of a wind can affect us. We need to be able to grow our roots. There we go. Growing our roots down into the ground. Down into the ground. And seeing the energy coming from within our little universe, our center of love. Right from our chest. Today they're showing me that the energy is going to go from our chest down into our feet, into the earthed ground, coming back up right through the crown of our head. And that's how we're going to keep circling it here for a few minutes.
Some of our roots go up in the air, don't they?
That's what my tree's doing today. Just seeing the energy circle through almost going through the earth for grounding. Just breathe in, breathe out, coming back to our bodies fully and wholly. Breathe in, breathe out. Clap your hands, snap your fingers, make sure your energy is back in one whole piece. And so it is.
And so it is. And so it is. And also, I have to say, because they literally were on me about the tree behind you, and that some of us, we need to find that grounding with our roots up, because we are too much. You know what I mean? Like it needs to balance out, and sometimes our grounding is this way.
Yeah. It's so funny because my husband hung this for me. My tree is upside down today. And I said, leave it. I love it.
Leave it. Leave it. It's a different type of grounding, but seriously needed sometimes. Yeah. So beautiful, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on this beautiful Sunday. And this community of love and light. Lucian, thank you for keeping the list.
Thank you.
Thank you all for all the moderators who continue to bring up information people needed and loving on each other. And for all who are facing some challenges this week, whether medical or others, we send you love and light. And as a community, we come together shoulder to shoulder, and one big hug, as JJ has us do. And find us on Wayshores in the in-between. So keep us posted.
Bye, everybody.
See you next time. And until then, take care of yourselves. and lead with love instead of fear, right? Right.